for a called strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. That one's upstairs, ball one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. One down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Got him to chase one above the zone there. Torres launched a homer in his most recent game. Now a check swing grounder. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. Here's Riley Green. Curve in the dirt. Kicks away. The throw into second. In there.
He's in there.
He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. That's a base hit. The throw in. Tries to get back and save. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Dylan Dingler, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone as we play game one of this four-game series. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it's off the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers.
No, he's in there.
He beats it.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So two in scoring position with one out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. In to score from third.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Otto Lopez up now for the Tigers. Fly ball down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. But 2 runs for him. Back in Minnesota. And taking the ball for Detroit, Eric Skubal. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball inside. That's out the corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows under it. One away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, it's crucial to make good contact against a pitcher like this. You might not get many pitches to hit, and it might be the first pitch, so you've got to be prepared from the start. Early, consistent contact is going to improve their chances.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Skubal, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Got him looking. Now 2 out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
No, that's a balk.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck.
Back at Target Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Trey Cruz up now for the Tigers. Back up the middle and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting eighth, the first baseman,
Zach McKinstry, the next to hit. Now a quick throw to first.
He's
Cruz
safe.
back on a dive. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Quick toss to first. And he's back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. That's ripped into the outfield. Rodriguez on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Lined into right. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. But they do get a run. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows getting ready to hit. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. We go to the bottom of inning number. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Tap back to the mound. To first, leadoff man retired here in the second.
batting fifth, the first baseman, Victor
Vic Caratini at the plate. And a foul ball. Skubal, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. It's an interesting thing when you consider Limiting walks, is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Now here is Austin Martin. Grounds one to short. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Tigers.
So up next, Dylan Dingler. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That's a ball.
Torres, the base runner at first with 1 out. Quick move to first.
He's
Torres
in there.
back in safely. And a 1-1. In the air, right side. Martin gets under it. 2 down. And here is Anthony Santander. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-2 stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 0-2. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top by a count. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Twins, James Outman.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Out to short. Lopez. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
1 down. Ryan Kreidler, the next Twin up to hit.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Runner on the go. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Trevor Larnach. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save! Now down by 2. It's 3-1. Luke Diesel will hit next. Struck out looking his first time. This one in the air center field. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one out to right. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next to the Tigers.
Now here is Trey Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. On the ground, could be 2. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Ortiz, 27 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires over to first. And that's the inning. Back in Minnesota. And now